All right, so we're in the process of rebuilding some heroes, and we need to do some more work on that to that end. More memories.
The more they have to hold on to, the harder they will fight.
So our Vestal's going to need a 2 also, because we swapped in someone else for the Vestal, it would seem. So we have a damage up. That's going to you, Illustrious, for sure. We also have Small Toy. I don't think we have anyone who is currently in need of Small Toy. So that, unfortunately, is going to go to waste. But yeah, let's start where we know we're starting. 10% more damage on you is good for business. Good morning, Kasarin.
To what we can remember.
Vestal? I could see Vestal wanting a little help with their fire dots. So I'll grab that.
Impression of flickering light.
Not super excited about either of those. 15 bleed resist for ambition is nothing to scoff at. And I think bleed resist of all the options is the most useful, because right now we have stress resist, we have max HP. What else are we looking for on our tanks? We obviously like some extra damage. We like Death's Door resistance, or Death Blow resistance. Don't think I care too much about speed. Yeah, I think we can afford to do like a bleed, a death blow. Hey, Andy, good timing. Debuff resist for the leper is good. So if you're running a Tempest Leper, it's okay. I think that's the issue, is I so rarely run a Tempest Leper. I have such a hard time giving up the benefits of... I guess to make this hero more flexible, we can go First Kiss. I'm okay with that.
For a moment in the light of distant...
And then I don't think any of these interest me on Bloodfang. So we're going to skip that. All right, and then we will spend some candles, because we do have a couple.
Spare a thought for tools of iron. Such implements will serve us well.
Poison Ring makes me want to take a different hero. Steel Plating makes me feel no feelings.
And overcome it.
Think of it this way, Alden. The quicker enemies die, the less tanking / sustain you need to have. Think of it this way, Illustrious. The quicker backline enemies die, the less sustain you need. Killing frontline enemies quickly is rarely that useful, which makes the Tempest Leper kind of bad. The game does not put high-value enemies in the front. That's my evaluation. But anyways, let's get moving.
As fleeting as a dying...
So the goal here is to get memories. Double lead Evangelist. I'd still rather kill the Trumpeter and the Cherub before I killed them. They're never the first priority target, because you just don't kill them that quick. What, your Tempest Leper is going to hit into into an improved block token? That's your grand plan. Like, that's the thing. They either have a lot of dodge or they have a lot of resistance. Hey, Captain Duplo, welcome on in.
Desperate to somehow help you regain yourself, I prepared a breakfast and an urgent appeal. My words fell on deaf ears. The food flung to the floor. Your appetites demanded more than I could hope to provide.
On this one, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure, Illustrious. I think it's very, very hard to argue that killing front rank enemies is better than killing back rank enemies. Like, front rank enemies are always going to be the ones that hang around a little bit, at least in my experience.
And man, soldier and sword, forged in the fires of war.
I'm trying to think, what do we want to do here? I don't think Vestal plays well
Making peace
on
with
this team.
adversity is the very essence of existence.
Which one did we try last time? Oh, we stuck with Aggressor for good reason. I don't think we're getting another memory here. So, given that, I would love for something like, for me to think something like this works, but I don't think it does. She shuffles too much. Hey, Kyle, thank you for the subscription. Welcome on in. Let's see. We could try like an innie type of thing. Get some burn. Amp up our aggressor a little bit. But again, the issue that I have here is that the first action here is going to be damage on the front ranks, which at least it's dot damage, so it's slightly better. Because the front ranks are generally where you find your block tokens, and hitting into them with dots is significantly better. I could kind of see this. I could see this working. This is kind of an interesting build. So we have Poet, Orphan. Is Orphan the one that we like? I think we like Arsonist more. We don't have... I mean, we have decent healing. So this now just affects the abilities. So we got 3 here. 2 here. We do get some combo. So here we would have some combo. So there is the option that we could play around with the Tempest Leper. But then who's tanking? I don't think we're killing that fast. I'm so Poet devoted. We'll roll the dice on Tempest. Little spooky. I think that means that over here, Reap needs to get replaced by Bulwark to give us a little bit of control. All right, we'll give it a go. But I think we're going to end up hitting into a lot of frontline enemies that don't disappear, which is always the fear.
Forward now, into the crumbling chaos of the world. Comforts are exhausted.
-1 speed is rough, though.
Only trial and tribulation.
It's the recovery, not the HP. The excitement around the Poet is not the damage that they Oh yeah, we're not gonna get We're not gonna get any Holy Lances. I guess we have enough turn fixing that maybe we can skip that. But see, like, in this situation, no combo. I guess I can just roll the 50-50, but yeah, it's the change to Solemnity to be a much smaller heal that is the spicy aspect of things.
This quickly. A simple variable, easily resolved.
Doesn't Tempest Chop ignore blind? If you have combo, it does. This is perhaps the most insane trinket we could possibly get. This is crazy. But you need to have combo for it to ignore blind.
Are you shaken?
But Knitted Blanket is a crazy get this early on. Poison Ring I don't think is going to have any impact on things. Full burns energy, Andy. That can be interesting. Yeah, Blankenon Valley is very strong. That's going to make any no longer burn themselves, which is good because that was a weakness of this particular build.
Where a little light still gathers. Conventional fare, but fairly priced.
Greater Sharpness Charm right off the cuff too almost feels worth grabbing. Where are we going?
Many forks in the road. Choose your path and ride out unbowed.
I don't think we're killing anybody. Maybe we can do a Leviathan.
Timbers of the coastal villages are
Slight danger zone here.
and secrets.
Really, I don't love the idea. Smokescreen is so good. Having a slow heal is scary. So much free food for potential rabbit. Where's free food coming from? Oh, we have the griddle available? You think griddle over greater sharpness charm? That's a hot take. And let's take a look. What do we get? Get a little bit of max HP. And we have to carry around a bunch of food with us. Seems a little hard to justify. Let's go Shrieker. I don't think spending 40 baubles in your first region on Griddle is necessarily the play, but maybe that's my close-mindedness. So we'll get the Ichor Bomb. Pick up the Adrenaline Tonics. Get 1 apples and cheese and 1 stale bread.
Of the road.
I mean, I have never given it a try. And this is a pretty ideal start. All right, we're gonna... I don't think this team benefits too much from speed.
Anything that lets us
But we're gonna go in.
cost.
We're gonna science. Oops, almost equipped the wrong pack.
It cannot fight, but perhaps it can calm. The next stop.
I am suspicious, but
Plan accordingly.
we will see. We'll save that for if we get a sluice. Pouches of Lie are interesting. All right, we'll go with this. And I think we're fine on armor for Region 1. All right. Hello, Spartan. Welcome. This is going to be interesting. I will also say, Illustrious, and this is a hot take,
In noxious degradation.
but I also think that against ambition, having a lot of speed may actually be a liability. So there's that as well. We're trying to, Spartan. Because the issue is ambition. If all your heroes go first, you have no capacity to remove the bleeds that ambition might apply. And then he's going to blow you up. So, I don't know. We may have to ditch all our food gear to make it work. At the end there. And we might also get no flapjacks. I've had that happen before.
Ruts in the roadway. There is a barricade ahead.
And now we were supposed to avoid the field hospital. It was a food gear, but I think going to the hospital is worth it.
A master stroke.
We have this problem that our Crusader gets up near the front way too fast, I feel like. So this does not affect the combo right now, so I have to do it this way to get the hits in. And we've just gotten very lucky so far.
Fast. For who knows?
We have very little control right now.
A righteous action.
Yeesh. These two. The game is absolutely decimating our relationships there, but... The problem is if I move Bloodfang back one, then Innie goes first and Lustrous ends up in the 2 spot. That doesn't work. Scary first hit there, for sure. Good thing I took that that debuff resist.
Lethality writ large.
No, I've been clamored. Disaster. So we'd like to get the kill here, but we can't. Because he's guarded. If we move back, we can technically still Holy Lance, so we'll do this, I guess. Oh, you still get bleed from these. I guess it does have spikes on it. Ooh, 14 seems like too much HP. I don't think we actually get this guy killed. Especially since we're hitting for 3 to 4. Yowza.
An unexpected find.
I think it's very ambitious to think that we might kill the Leviathan. First region Leviathan is generally a little dicey. I don't think we're going to remove a lot. Is it too early to start buying bandages? Now that I've experienced it, yes, I agree. Unless we had an inconsumable for movement resistance, then maybe. I'm not sure what you're referring to in Lustrous. It's probably technically higher than 70%. It's closer to 80, but yes, I do lose, Vink. I do lose. I think we hold off for now.
The loathing whispers.
Oh, the Leviathan first region? Yeah, it can get pretty dicey. We'll do the first 2 fights regardless, but that may be all we get.
Water-worn monoliths were flung up from the ocean floor.
It just hurts not to get the mastery, but...
Tectonic action.
Yes. Correct. I just wasn't sure what you were referring to in Lustrous, because we had just been talking about Tempest Leper, and I wasn't sure if that's what you were starting to reconsider. Not exactly the most impressive hits here.
Straightforward and effective.
This guy dying is a bummer. Demon pull this guy and then hope that maybe our Crusader can get the kill. Just for the value. Hey, Bjorn. Randomly saw the stream come on and just wanted to pop in and thank you for the content you've been putting out. Oh, thank you so much. I'm a little behind on my... Hold on a second. A little bit behind on my on responding to comments. But thank you so much for the donation. I thought your name looked familiar, Bjorn. But cheers. Truly appreciate it. We're going to take a lot of abuse here right now. That's the deal. Certainly could have been worse.
On to the next. Steady yourself.
But yeah, thank you so much for the donation. I truly appreciate it. We have good positional fixing here, I will say. Oh, thank you very much.
Obstacle in our path.
A sneeze by any other name. Let's see. You're already dead. Might as well clean up the stress. Higher chance of crit, if nothing else. This is a lot of good stuff. All three of these, I think, would get used. Do we risk our fledgling folks? We have passable stuff. We have decent positional fixing. I think we risk it. I think we're daring. Gulp.
Be made to see that their monstrous god is mortal.
That's a thing that Chaotic Offering can indeed do. It's going to be a rush down here. Do love this fight. Thanks for the bleeds, game. That's a big resist, though. And then the leper doesn't have a lot to do, but we'll get that set up in case we do get undertowed. Can't say I'm thrilled by that. This is all very cool.
Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
Let's bleed up the front ranks more, I guess. Good use of not getting blinded there. This is a 50-50 because we have no combo. Yay, Tempests. I think we got to keep mainline in here.
Steady yourself.
Yep. Six to 11. What a underwhelming hit.
A breakthrough.
We're gonna be in kind of rough shape here. There's no way we can push you the rest of the way here. So
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
I don't think healing right now is what we need, but looking good, everybody. Looking good.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption. The loathing abates.
Hey, Rose. Well, we spent a lot. We spent a lot to get that done. We certainly are not without a little bit of recovery. But it's not super pretty.
A simple choice.
Pallone ruining our perfect thing there, but I think
Let us hope the
Hoarder into a light bit of recovery is okay. We could have gone this way, but I was a little worried about the loathing, and hopefully this just isn't a shambler. He may, our leper may immediately get a meltdown, which will have wasted that, but hopefully not. Always blinded. Slightly scary. Oh, come on, leper. Settle down. We had to do it. think getting rid of them was more important than the alternative.
Relief comes rarely in these times.
Our leper runaway relationship is just a mountain of garbage, but I stand by the risk we took on the Leviathan. It's going downhill, Rose. I don't know. I think that fight could have got a lot worse. We could have said had someone die. That would have been a bit of a bummer.
Betrays a malign madness.
Oh, 2 off. Not that I would have wanted uncommon seashell. That's some poet leper shenanigans. Medical, scouting, tinkerer. Asagir is so good, though. How do we say no to Asagir? We don't. Not in Region 1. Just want a chance to zero out that relationship, obviously. All right, we'll call it there. We're gonna have decent money moving forward, and I think it's left way for road healing.
An elementary problem.
Yeah.
Is it not?
We have 1 mastery from this region. For all my efforts. We're probably healed up enough that maybe we get a mastery if we go this way. Okay, Creature Den hopefully guarantees a mastery. Although Creature Den's a little dicey for this team. I think we take a little damage before we're done here. I was kind of hoping we would find a bleed somewhere in there. Guess not.
Calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
What happens when every hit is a crit is the question that we were answering right now. We might want to get weird going. Nobody has a bleed. Try and do some stress healing that way, I guess. So last night I tried the interactive build guide for TLS. I like it. It takes much longer than... It takes me much longer to parse all the abilities than you. Before I was spending a lot of time going over perks and trying to figure out what a hero would be good at. This made it easier by quickly pointing out good perks to you. Heck yeah. So glad to hear it. Let's see. We're almost done here. I'm so glad to hear it, Brian. It was a labor of love. You heal for 9 if we pass, and you take stress. I don't know. I think we're gonna be behind on the creature den.
Scavenge what you can, and be off once more.
We might be pushing too hard for the creature den. I think either way, we're gonna need some healing. So if we have good RNG on the creature den, torches above 1, that's cheating. If I could lower it, it would be an interesting discussion. Can I get at least 1 tick of travel healing? Maybe 2. None? Oof. We need to get some mastery going. This is slightly greedy. Great first hit, though.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
The idea here is to get a little bit of control so that we can get an early heal in with the Crusader. Great dodge there.
The work continues.
They're both already dead. Which is not great timing from how the round will progress to phase 2, but... It's supposed to be a Hugh, but that's okay. Nice one-off and lustrous. If I can get an unchecked power... What's the plan here? I think I'm using weird to heal here. So I think I just get rid of 1.
Agony by accumulation. Relief comes rarely in these times.
Thanks, game.
Savor it.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Love me some occultist healing. The crit for 1. Could have been a crit for 0. So, clearly, clearly the fates shined on us. I wanted the stun here. Get that heal to continue rolling. It's going to be so much fun finishing this fight with all the dodge tokens these two chuckleheads have.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
One off, two off, looks like. Rabies.
An interminable conflict.
Nice heal. Why are you just every single turn getting a stress? Oh, Nautical Compass is just doing work. Of course it is.
A resounding response.
2 mastery. Come on. No? All right. Well, that's still good. We did a lot of recovery there. Creature dens have the option of giving us a lot of recovery or ruining our whole careers. And yeah, Nautical Compass is doing Illustrious dirty at the moment. Oh, I forgot to check combat items. That was a bit of a mistake.
A breakthrough.
Where's the combo at? Taunt does very little in this fight, so... We got to get the timer going on this guy. Thanks, Nautical Compass. Thank you so much for just giving me all of the stress. Wait, is end of turn. So wait, where did that stress come from at the beginning of turn then? That was weird. Because it doesn't seem like that was from Nautical Compass. It seems like, oh, it was from the... Never mind, it was from that. Okay. I need to not be so quick to be cranky. If I move forward, can I still... I can still do that, yeah. So I do this... Do this hopefully for stress heal. No dice. Disease resist, speed. Okay. Not terrible. The region went okay. We only ended up with 3 mastery, which is pretty bad for a first region, but Better than nothing. And wow, yeah, this flapjacks play. Ooh, huge, huge. So many flapjacks. Oh, there's a stack. We get 1 stack. Your water heater is broken, the dud. Uh-oh. Did you learn that via a cold shower or your house becoming strangely cold?
It is safe here.
Did I miss a message? You believe in flapjack supremacy. So, do we keep the flapjacks or do we use them on our heroes? The big problem we have right now is Pallone and Innie, who are currently at very unfriendly. I don't think we have much of anything to repair relationships with from the looks of it. Oh, who has aesthetic? Or ascetic? Of course you do. Thank you. The one thing that could have fixed our relationship. Amazing. Trinket organizer and not being able to afford it sucks. For sure.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
So I think he who dares wins or something. Okay. So that puts us at unfriendly. I don't think we dig out, but yeah, we're still going to be 1 off. Where to next? Can we have a sluice? No.
Rain, fire, and rot. Is there no sanctuary from this madness?
A bad relationship locks in a skill and gives it a negative effect. So you have to use a skill that you otherwise wouldn't, and that skill will carry some type of negative value associated with it. I should have bought the Wild Tea sooner, probably, because we might have been able to make the songbook work. But
The means of mastery.
huh. I'm feeling librarian-y. I wouldn't mind a greater gilded mind. That is a good trinket.
Cities burn. All that beauty and knowledge. Ash on the wind.
Yeah, being 7 off from trinket organizer hurts a little bit. Any other food gear? No. 2 more soothing poultices or adrenaline tonic? All right, we do have new stuff to equip here.
If it is to carry you where you must go.
So, 100% movement piercing. On resist movement, heal 20%. Certainly interesting.
The plating is patched.
All right, we'll do that. That's good enough. Let's see, mastery-wise. we upgrade chop? Not used to my lepers requiring mastery also. All right, well, I guess here we go. And obviously the plumber doesn't have the parts to fix it, so now I have to wait till tomorrow. Ugh. Water all over your washroom floor, the dud. Ouch. It's been leaking for 2 years. I mean, hard to keep up on those things. All right, let's go.